Well, good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, all of that good stuff. Welcome to the moment. This is the Wednesday moment with CK. This is the Wednesday moment with CK. I thank you for those that are catching it live, those that are catching it on the replay. Welcome. I am so excited to be here with you today. Thank you for joining me and connecting with me today. I am, listen, CK. I am your travel specialist, CEO and owner of KM Travels. And I just love connecting to you as I am dealing with my second device and checking on my second device this evening. Welcome. Thank you again for joining me. I am just excited again to be here and to talk to you for a few moments. And today I really want to talk about don't stop. And that's what I want to talk about today. Don't stop. um it's important that we really take heart to not quitting and not giving up. And I have been on this for a while because I am really excited and really gearing towards this, especially this year, of people not or persons or people especially connected to me not giving up in the midst of everything that's transpiring. So listen, I understand, it's not always easy to face a lot of things that we face. It's not always easy to deal with a lot of the things that we're dealing with emotionally and all of those other things. But one of the things I realized that God is a keeper and God is a connector and strength, and not just to get something from him, but it is also to have a friend and connecting to him, because he is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. When everybody else is doing willy-nilly and doing this and doing that, he stays with you in the midst of it all. But I want to talk about don't stop today. Um, and if you don't know, just in case, as I was introducing or should be, was introducing myself, I am CK. I am an author, motivation, inspirational speaker. I am also a travel specialist, CEO and owner of KM Travels. Hello, I see you coming in, and and all of those good things. So listen, but most importantly, I just love connecting to you. You make my day better. You make my day brighter. Thank you so much for joining as you always do and connect, Miss White. So number one, let's talk about this don't stop. Let's talk about this don't stop. What are you talking about today, CK? Where you going at, CK, when you say don't stop? Number one, I want to talk about keep going. I want to talk about keep going. And you're like, well, how do you keep going? And you keep going step by step, day by day, moment by moment, as you proceed in all that you are doing. Don't try to handle everything all at once. One of my good girlfriends, she always makes me laugh because she always talks about projects. And it's so funny because we'll talk about projects, like things that we have to do, and she takes it step by step. She takes it apart and she said, well, I'm going to do this today and I'm going to do this tomorrow. And that's how you have to do it to keep going and don't stop. You take it step by step. You take it day by day. You take it moment by moment so that you don't get caught up in trying to overwhelm yourself with doing everything all at once. So when I say don't stop, the first thing I want to talk about is keep going step by step. Number two, until you finish. Don't stop until you finish. What happens is, right when things get a little, things get a little tough, we quit, we stop, and we don't realize that right at that moment, because you persevered and you pushed through, you're about to see an expected, a better end. And that's why it's a daily getting better. It's a daily pushing forward. you know and I say this, and like I prayed on my last, if you didn't catch it, my last video, you, you pray and you push and you believe and you trust until it's finished. It's not gonna anything good or anything great, and ask anyone that's done something really powerful or great. It doesn't happen overnight, but it takes a process, and that process sometimes is very uncomfortable because we're so used to wanting. I mean, that again, as I talked about that comfort zone. It's so easy to be comfortable in not having to struggle, not having to go through anything. But the bottom line is, as long as you have something great in your life to come, there's going to be a struggle. There's going to be uncertainties. There's going to be something that always tries to challenge you. But most importantly, is to push you and push you into that next level. So you have, don't stop. Keep going step by step. Don't stop until you are finished. There's a finish line. And one of the things I realized about a finish line, even if you happen to that finish line, finish. Even if you may not, it may be uncomfortable getting to that finish line, finish. Because let me tell you something. And I've been dealing with this all since the beginning, like Sunday. All things, and I'm going to say this again, whether we understand it, whether it's uncomfortable, whether we don't like it, is working out for good. Because guess who sees further than what we see? Guess who sees and understands what we really need and not what we really want? Because a lot of times we want certain things, but it's really not what God has in mind for us. But God has something better. Even when we don't understand, even when we're looking at things and we're like, well, why is it going that way? Or why is it happening that way? It's because God sees something greater and better for your life. And a lot of times it's not, it weighs on our shoulder because we've got to trust not so much the process, but the person that takes us through the process. So yeah, trust the process, but it's really the person of God, of Christ, that's taking you through the process. I saw certain things in my life real quickly, and I knew I didn't understand it then. And then I started to understand it because I saw how it was being protected. And a lot of times we don't like to hear that. And we don't want to hear that. But trust me, you're being protected. You're being loved. Because how many those that are coming on the replay and so forth, how many have children? And no matter what, you're going to protect that child. So God is a God that definitely protects us. And even when you don't really connect with him, he's still trying to reach out by showing you his love through maybe someone else, or maybe someone stepping in when you really needed someone to step in. So be encouraged knowing that don't stop. As you keep going, you don't have to do it all at once, but set your goals, set your plans, because we know that we may not see tomorrow, but because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. But God knows what the strength that we need, the peace that we need, the comfort that we need. So don't stop until you finish. Don't stop and just keep going step by step. And most importantly, you've come too far. My replay viewers, my viewers now, you've come too far. Remember where you've come from and how you probably thought we wouldn't make it, but we did. So think of every day that you get up, that you don't stop, that you have breath or you're given breath, that you can go forward. And I want to say this as I close out. And don't look back. You are not going that way anymore. You're going forward. So don't look back as I close out, but look forward and see what the next steps are. What didn't work out, work it out. Do something else. Like someone said, is it working? If it's not working, then the best thing to do is try something else. Don't get weary, as God would say in his word, in well doing. Don't get weary because it's not working out the way you expect it to. Don't get weary as you continue to believe with all your heart, and don't lean on your own understanding, but just keep going, keep acknowledging the source, the real source of strength, the real source of peace, the real source of comfort. So as you keep going step by step, as you keep going until you finish, let's do it. This is the midweek winning Wednesday. You can't win if you stop. So keep going. You can't win if you keep looking back and saying the coulda, woulda, shoulda. There's more to it. And there's greater to see and expect. But it's up to you. So I close out and say, keep going. Don't stop. The best is yet to come. Keep going. Do it step by step. Keep going until you finish. That means that even when it hurts or uncomfortable, rise up and stand up, stand out, and keep standing strong in the midst of it all. Keep connecting to the right people, and you do the same. Miss White, keep going, keep pressing. Don't let anything shift you. See the circumstances as a builder for your next, building you up for, we call it the grand finale. That's what's happening for the grand finale. So I love you guys and I thank you again. As I said, as I'm motivating you, I'm motivating myself. As I realize, don't give up. It's going to work out. It's going to be all good because I knows who know whose you are and whom's you are. And there's nothing impossible with God. So keep going. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't stop. Step by step, day by day. And don't look back in the end. Keep looking forward because where you're going is not back. Where you're going is forward. Use each day as a learning lesson and a learning tool, knowing that all things are possible if you only believe and trust the one and only God and trust the process that He's taking you through. So blessings and love to everybody. I thank you for your time again. I thank you for your time again and all your support. Replay viewers, just put that I know that you were on here and you saw the whole thing. Don't stop. Say that. So blessings, love, and hugs. Keep standing up. Keep standing out. Keep standing strong. I am CK. I am your travel specialist, CEO and owner of KM Travels. I am an author, speaker, and I just love connecting to you. And just as Miss White said, have a great rest of your week. Have a great Thursday and a great Wednesday. First Wednesday, great rest of your Wednesday evening. Have a great Thursday. And then have an amazing Friday and weekend. And I will catch you on Monday as we bring another new day, another new week. But be safe as you enjoy your weekend and take care.